This video is going to show you how to create a custom carousel, ribbon, topic, whatever you want to call it, in Destiny Discover. Now, these are topics and these are ribbons. And normally you have them turned on, they're just going to be auto-populated and you don't really can control what's showing up in it. Whereas the custom carousel, you get to pick the books that go in it. So the way you do that is you need to be logged into Destiny, and then you're going to go to the menu and go to admin, and then you're going to go to uh, display options and then featured content. Now, hopefully this looks familiar to everybody, but just as an overview, a reminder, there's two tabs here, and they determine what your Discover page looks like. And the order that these are in are the order they show up. Now, if you are not logged, like the reason there's two is this is what it looks like if you're not logged in, and this is what it looks like if you are logged in. So I personally like them to look the same, no matter if somebody, because for me, when I log in, I want to see what the students see, and most students don't bother to log into Destiny, okay? At least during normal time. So whatever you do to one side, you just have to do to the other side. Now, here is my custom ribbon. See, it says right here, my custom carousel. And if I've never used, I'd already turned it on. If you have never turned it on, it's going to be down here at the bottom with the unactivated links. So you would simply click it and then put your cursor on the edge. You get the four-way arrow and you can drag it up and down. Now, mine, I'm going to make it before the topic buttons. And then here is my pencil. And you have to name it. And so I'm going to change my name a little bit just so I can see that when the updates. And it does take about 24 hours, maybe not quite that long to update. Simply hit OK. And now notice in both that they're the same in both. Now I want to come down here and save it. Until I save it, none of the changes I made are going to show up in Discover. So then we go to Discover and notice my ribbon is not changed. It still says True Love, not Valentine's Day. And you would simply put in either the name of the book or the subject. So I'm going to put in romance. And let's see. So when I get a book list, then it's going to show me that I have an option to put it in my carousel. And so if I scroll down here, I want to find a good, oh, no, not Pride of Prejudice Zombies. I have a very definite idea of what a romance is. And when they die at the end, that's not a romance. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. And I've been reading romances a long time. Okay, so I can add them to it, but let's say, oh, you know what was I thinking? Emmy and Oliver, that's not really a romance. It's really more of a friendship story. And so I can just take it right back out of the carousel and just realize you're not making a lifetime commitment. And then when you come back over here, it should show up on the carousel. So when I added all of these to it, it really took about a day to show up for that. So if I wanted to add a specific author like Jenny Han, I think I've already added a couple, but here's one by her. P.S. I Still Love You. I can add it to my carousel. And so you can do it by title, by author, by subject. You just like, do you really have an idea of what you want on there? Now, you have to pick every single one. You're not going to get 500 books, like just all fantasy books or whatever, unless you actually go in there and put them in the carousel. So my recommendation is that carousel should be a little bit more selective and just have maybe your top picks instead of like an exhaustive list such as one of the topic buttons. So hopefully no one will have any problems putting this in. And if you have any issues at all, please reach out to me. I am happy